Through this series of short videos, we are going to explore 12 signs of the end times that are documented throughout the Bible. In this video, we will touch on the first three: earthquakes, environmental crises, and wars. The goal of this ministry is to promote awareness of world events and how they are leading the way into the end times. We will cover each sign briefly and follow up later with a more in-depth observation.
Worldwide surge in great earthquakes seen in past 10 years. The global rate of great earthquakes nearly tripled in recent years, but does that portend a problem for unruptured faults along the northwest U.S.? The annual number of great earthquakes nearly tripled over the last decade, providing a reminder to Americans that unruptured faults like those in the northwest United States might be due for a big one. Between 2004 and 2014, 18 earthquakes with magnitudes of 8.0 or more rattled subduction zones around the globe. That's an increase of 265% over the average rate of the previous century, which saw 71 great quakes, according to a report to the annual meeting of the Geological Society of America this week in Vancouver, British Columbia. It's clear that recent great earthquakes triggered related major quakes, says study author Thorn Ley, Distinguished Professor of Earth and Planetary Sciences at the University of California, Santa Cruz. Why should we care about great earthquake activity? Luke 21:11 suggests that we will hear about great earthquakes rather than regular earthquakes in diverse places prior to the second coming of Christ. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Luke 21:11. You will notice that there is no apparent trend in the number of magnitude 8.0 and greater earthquakes since 1900. However, the chart does show that there has been a record number of magnitude 8.0 and greater earthquakes over the past 15 years or so.
It's the accident turned catastrophe in just seconds. A semi-truck crushing car after car, captured by a driver on the Texas interstate. Only the collisions kept coming. The icy roads creating an early morning nightmare. A pileup of more than 130 vehicles, sending 65 people to the hospital and leaving 6 others dead.
Nation, which stems from the Greek word ethnos, meaning a group of people who are associated by some shared characteristic, geographical or tribal. Here in the U.S., people are typically identified by their ethnicity, religious and/or political affiliations, which accurately reflects the meaning of nation. Kingdom, which is the Greek word basileia, is the territory and people ruled by a specific leader. This meaning clearly identifies nations as being kingdoms. Wars and rumors of wars are prevalent amongst the kingdoms of the world.
Africa. 31 countries and 286 between malicious guerrillas, terrorist separatist anarchic groups involved. Hotspots: Burkina Faso, ethnic clashes, Central African Republic, often there are armed clashes between Muslims and Christians, Democratic Republic of Congo, war against rebel groups, Egypt, war against Islamic militants of Islamic State branch, Libya, civil war, Mali, clashes between army and rebel groups, Mozambique, clashes with Renamo rebels, Nigeria, war against Islamist militants, Somalia, war against Al-Shabaab Islamist militants, Sudan, war against rebel groups in Darfur, South Sudan, clashes with rebel groups. Afghanistan, car bomb kills at least 7 and injures 53 in Herat. A powerful car bomb near a police station on Friday night killed at least 7 people and wounded more than 50 others in Afghanistan's western Herat province, officials said. Saturday, March 13, 2021. Nigeria, 172 Efika town students rescued by army after attack by bandits.
Is the first military strike of the Biden presidency. Biden ordered the airstrike against Iran-backed militia in eastern Syria tonight. U.S. bombs pounded the eastern Syrian town of al-Bakumal.
The Iran-aligned group's military spokesperson said that the group fired 14 drones and 8 ballistic missiles across the border. The Houthis have recently stepped up cross-border missile and drone attacks on Saudi Arabia. The Iranian-aligned rebel group is battling the Saudi-led military coalition since it intervened in Yemen's civil war in 2015. Many countries, including the United States, are trying to use diplomatic channels to end this conflict. The conflict in Yemen is largely seen as a proxy war between Saudi Arabia and Iran.
U.S. helps Taiwan, January 18, 2021, amidst all Taiwanese silence in China attack. China has shared footage of troops carrying out a simulated invasion of Taiwan, after President Xi Jinping ordered his military to be prepared for war at all times. Soldiers used live weapons in the mock takeover of an unnamed island in China's Fujian province, 214 miles away from Taiwan. Footage released by state media outlet CCTV showed Chinese helicopters fire missiles at the landmass, while People's Liberation Army (PLA) troops fired machine guns at water targets.
We are making this effort not to alarm you, but that you might seek truth and find the love of God offered to us through the grace and love of Jesus Christ. May God bless you.